Hey, what is up YouTube? GF Comics here, back again with part 3 of 4 of our box series of Battle of Legends Glorious Gallery. So we're going to just tear right into this as usual. Definitely a interesting set to say the least. Good variety of cards in here and reprints. So just about everything that you should expect from a side set. I think they nailed the execution on this one. So let's see what we get in here. We have Dragoonity, Fallen Cheetah, Overtuning, very nice for the Cruel Tunes since they lost Overdrive, I think, Synchro Overdrive, Sacred Ride, and we have Zora. The only difference is that Overtuning, you can't search it like you did with, I think it's Synchro Ascension, is this supplemental card that Cruel Tunes play in there. But, and also this requires you to have a tuner on board, but, you know, when your whole deck is playing tuners, I don't think it's that big of a drawback. You're probably going to open a tuner. So we have Mustang, come up a little bit closer here, Seer, Raider's Knight, XYZ Barrier, and Divine Lance. Alright, we have Shikanaga, Ghost Fairy, Dragoonity, Exosister Betrayal, and Anguish Pattern. I'm not going to spend too much time on the cards we've already seen before. Go check out parts 1 and 2. But we're going to speed right along. We want to see the hits. We want to see the big hits. Sophia, Arrow of Regulus. Ooh, that's this is a new one. Masked Hero Fountain. You can reveal this card in your hand, special summon one hero monster from your hand in defense position. If this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect to activate a card effect, you can or to activate a card effect, excuse me. You can set one mass change from your deck or graveyard. Okay. So potentially an extender. Doesn't say that you can't special summon itself, so at least it's a it's just a free body. Very interesting. Okay. The effect, though, to set the mass change, you're probably going to have to, like, fuse it off or something, or, you know, you can't just link it away into one of the other masked hero cards, but I'm trying to think how else you would send this to grade by card effects. Probably fusion, really. Definitely a cool looking card, though. I love the hero cards. I think many of us have watched GX back in the day. Just how can you go wrong with like superhero cards? It's just so nostalgic. Ooh, I didn't even know this was in this set. Red Nova. This was really getting expensive. Obviously, I don't think Cruel Tune plays it anymore because it's not. There's no space for it. There's just so many better other cards. But this was the secret rare was pretty high up there. Card Destruction, hate that card. So far, some pretty good hits. Of course, we're trying to get a Starlight or Overframe, something. Fairy Tale, Invoked, Champion's Pulse, another new card. Beta Evolution Pill, and Inscription. Inscription is it's nice that it has a couple more prints. Pseudo Abyss Dweller, even though Abyss Dweller is is banned for a reason. It's a pretty crazy card, but at least Inscription's a little bit more moderate. Abyss Guns, ooh, Lacrima, Deneb. Haven't seen this card in a long time. I think in one of our boxes we had Altair and beautiful secret rares. I think they originally came Ultra in. Oh, good God. I don't remember what set that was, but that, long time ago, in the Dark Ages. But it's a very good deck at just reoccurring bodies and making XYZs. And with some of the new Teller Knight cards that are out there, maybe we might see a resurgence in that. What is going on in the corner here? Can you all see that? It's like some really weird foil bleeding there. So we got Recharger, Dragoonity, and as I was talking about it, Altair. Might have to pick up a playset of those just for fun deck. You know, might be good in Genesis. I'll have to see. You know, whenever they come out with these new sets, you know, there's always an update to the Genesis point list, and it's interesting to see the shifts in the numbering. You know, especially for like new cards, if they are anticipating that they're going to be pretty crazy for that format. But sometimes they draw some of the point values back and allow you to play some of the older stuff to try out these new cards to supplement with them. So it's always kind of interesting to check that out and see what trends or what they're anticipating. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't, I guess. This is a newer card, the Shadow Weaver Knight 21. And wow, another new card, the Gristia for the Shaddolls, Dracotail Sting, and Witch Strike. That was a pretty good pack in terms of variety and upgrades. Yeah, that pack just evaporated. All right, we have Mated of Endymion. Oh, man, they always sneak cards in. I don't know how I miss these when I'm looking over the list, but Queen Dragon Djinn. I guarantee most people have played this card or seen this card, but man, how far back are we talking now? Definitely over 10 years ago, or probably right around 10 years. No, definitely more than 10 years ago. This card was out as a super rare, I believe. It was not bad if you were playing like Chaos Dragons or something like that. You were able to get 2 4s out. You get to bring out one of your big guys. Requiem, very nice. That was kind of a pricey card. Yeah, it has to be one of the #1 reasons I like opening these side sets, is because I know there's reprints of cards that I haven't seen in a while. Like, when was the last time I opened a Queen Dragon Djinn from a pack? Like, you know, you really have to go back. So it's just, you know, a little bit of nostalgia there. It also gets confusing because some of these cards are reprints, and I'm like, I don't remember even seeing that back in the day, but, you know, it's all fun. I like it. Graph, Gun, Dark Magician Girl, Chibi, very nice. Pallades, and Liberation. I think I've been seeing about 3 Chibis, roughly, per box, is what our average is coming out to, so... I think that's our first one. Pear Bear Scare, Fairy Tale, Fallen Angel in Darkness. Always treat it as a Dark Lord cards, but send 1 fairy monster from your hand or face up to the field to the graveyard, special summon 1 Dark Lord monster from your hand, deck, or banishment, ignoring its summoning conditions. Very interesting. Wonder if that could be paired with what's the trap that you can banish from the grave? It takes on the name of, by paying half your life points, it takes on the name of a normal trap. I feel like it could be paired with that. Adreus, Keeper of the Armageddon. And Hidden City. Man, we're seeing a lot of that card. El Shaddai, Ghost Fairy, and Shein. We've been waiting for you. All right, there's our second chibi. Hate this card though. Still have nightmares about this card. But yeah, there were the rest of them. Let's take one last look at this. Yeah, it's a goofy looking card, but I'm sure there's some Six Samurai players that are itching to get a hold of that. Man, that was a powerful card back in the day. Just being able to negate a spell or trap when you know, you really need some of the crucial cards to go through on that turn. And I guess all our chibis were right in a row here. Constellar Polamis M7. I always butcher that, but interesting choice for a chibi. It was always a very like mechanical looking dragon, so it doesn't look bad, but cool card. It's a rank 6. Yeah, So you would throw that over top of like your Pallades or something when it didn't have materials. Potentially get a add back. It's a cool card. Mustang, Divine Wind. Oh, this is a newer one. This is Levi Shadal Fusion. When this card is activated, send one fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, tribute one fusion monster, special summon one Shadal fusion monster with a different attribute from your extra deck. It's treated as a fusion summon. Ooh. But its attack becomes 0. You can only use the effect of this once per turn. You cannot special summon from the extra deck or activate card effects except Shadal monsters. So interesting. So to activate this, you can dump any fusion monster. So you could technically dump like branded cards, and then you tribute a fusion monster, special summon. Oh, that's a separate line. Okay. So just to activate it, you can just dump a card. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, that card could have some implications. Shadals aren't really played too much. They're more or less used as an engine in the last couple years we've seen. We've got Graph, Pyramid Turtle, and oh, is this a new one? Or is this a alternate art of... No, this is a Rush Shadal. I don't think I've ever seen this card. This might be its first printing. So many cards. It's so hard to keep track of them all, but interesting. For hire and pattern. We're down to our last like 4 packs here. This is a pretty interesting box. We have Sleeper, Knight, Dragoonity, Stellar Knight, and Asceticism for like the 100th time. Oh, we have what? 4 more packs. Let's throw that box over here. We have Martha, Fairy Tale, Dragoonity Glow. That's a new card. Add a level 5 higher Dragoonity monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. And then you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one monster in your spell and trap zone, equip to a Dragoonity monster, special summon, and defense. Ooh. So it's a Rhoda, and you can only use each effect. So you can use both in the same time. That's a pretty good card. Okay. Dragoonity getting some decent love. That seems like a pretty powerful card. That looks like a 3 of, if I had to guess. Deneb, Mistaken Arrest. A lot of Tellarknight love in this box as well. Alright, last 2 packs. Divine Wind, Kieran, Void Unleashing. I thought this was going to be an Infernity, or not Infernity, excuse me, a Infernaroid card for a second, but it's mentioning Shadals. I wonder, that probably has to do with like the lore to some degree, and I'm the last person to ask about that. I'm not very savvy or keep up with like the different card lores, but I like that they tell a story. Somewhere there's probably a video about all that. Tiras, this was also a semi-expensive card. And Raigeki Break. Very nice. All right. Not a bad box. Not a bad box at all. So yeah, check out the link in the description below, guys, for pre-ordering any of these. Supplies last. And catch us in the next one. Should be box 4, our last episode for this. Thanks for watching. See ya.